Hello everyone. I forgot the ducks. Hello, how's everybody doing? How's everybody's week so far? I was trying to remember what day it was. I'm like, is this a Wednesday stream? Yes, it is. Hello everyone. Hello Phoenix. Hello Alexify. Hello Alex. Hello Lemmy. How are you guys? Let me just put on the darkies so that you can, I don't know, gamble or whatever it is that you people do with them. Honestly, I don't even know anymore. The jar is here, but nobody else is. So, well, I'm there. There you go. That's all that matters. The only duck that matters is the one with Lera Vtuber channel above its little head. I am EP. How are you? Am I working some writing while watching you draw? How do people write while watching things? I never understood that. I cannot do anything that has to do with writing while doing another task. I can only like listen to music with no lyrics when I write stuff. Like actually, otherwise I just can't do it. I've been a little sick, but mostly recovered by now. Just a bit of a hoarse voice. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Yeah, I hope you feel better soon. You got to call me this weekend, right? Don't you? You gotta not spread the con flu to other people, right? The duck is the most important one. I'm glad you realized that. Have a toaster oven and have a raspberry. How are you guys? Oh my god. It's like actually so... The weather is really weird. It's cold and it's hot, so now I'm just sitting here confused. I'm like, should I put a coat on? No, I didn't make tea because I was like, what if it's hot? I don't know what's happening anymore. My life is a mess. The weather is as unpredictable as my life. I don't fucking know what's going on anymore, guys. Thank you for asking how I am, by the way! Just joking, I'm just kidding. Immediately, like, trauma dumps, like, for no reason, like, just starts going on. And then I'm like, thanks, guys. Oh my god. Arbiter is still alive? What do you mean Arbiter is still alive? He doesn't die, does he? I've only played, like, 4 Halo games. How about Dylan as well? The June weather. Is that the June? I feel like this is just like the UK weather. It's just the UK weather. Did I say hi to Raspberry? I'm so sorry. I actually don't know. I think I did like literally just now. I'm like actually so ADHD. I do have something to share. Guys, I'm finally getting my ADHD assessment after 2 years. I waited for 2 years. You did? Okay, sorry. This is why! This is why I'm getting the ADHD after 2 years! This is exactly why. Oh, you're from the UK? I'm very sorry to hear. Why does everybody keep saying that? Like, first of all, I'm not from the UK, but... Every time I'm like, oh yeah, I live in the UK, and people are like, I'm sorry to hear that. Okay. To talk to Howard, I don't know, man. I think they just have like a huge wait list. Maybe the people doing it have ADHD, who knows? I hope you pass your ADHD. I hope I don't! I don't want to pass the ADHD test! I don't want to do it! The overwhelming feeling of compassion coming from people when you tell them you are from the UK. It's not that serious. I promise you, it's really not that bad. Maybe I'm in denial, I don't know. Zifan, thank you so much for 21 months, by the way. You're 21 months old. I'm gonna have to ban you, bestie. You can't be on this website. You have to be like over 14 or something to have a Google account, I'm pretty sure. You're gonna have to go. Thank you so much for the membership. Congrats on the ADHD. Congrats on the ADHD. Oh god. It's so over, guys. It is so over. We call it Pretty Princess Syndrome. You know what? I can get behind that. I can get behind that. Yeah. Me and my pretty princess. It really do be like that. Anyways, what was I doing today? Oh yeah, I'm drawing. God, sorry. I'm actually so like... I don't know, man. I'm just tired. I'm actually so tired. I'm trying my best. I'm like, I can't skip Wednesday's stream again. And I have no excuse. I have no excuse this week. I'm not actually like on my deathbed. So I'm gonna draw. I'm gonna do it. But guys, I'm so tired. The good news is I am almost done with everything for my 4th anniversary stream, guys. I actually am like so close to having everything complete. So it's gonna happen. Guys, it's real. The 4th anniversary is real and true, and it can't hurt you. I am aiming for either next week or the week after, okay? Either next week or the week after. That's my goal right now. Guys, when are you more free, next week or the week after? I'm gonna clear your calendars. Oh wait, the week after. The week after is like, isn't like, no. Isn't off-kai like the week after? Okay, I can't do it during off-kai. Nobody's gonna be here. All the Americans Vtuber watchers are gonna be there. The week after, if possible. I'm moving the week after. No, we're getting mixed reviews. What are we gonna do? 3rd anniversary part 2, hell yeah. Most VTubers have ADHD. Actually, I saw it in a dream. Is anybody even just like normal? The more people I meet, the more I'm like, I think we all have something going on in our brains. I don't believe anybody's just like a normal person. I haven't met someone, maybe just because I meet so many people through things like special interests, so maybe that's on me, but I haven't met a person who has it 100% together in a very long time. Maybe it's just the social circles I'm in that could be part of the problem, but I don't know, man. The neurodivergent vibes in like all of my social circles are very strong. I will be at off-kai trying to watch Lera. You know what? That's the correct answer. You'll be at off-kai and watching Lera. Hell yeah. What a weekend, am I right? Okay, well, I'm gonna have to see, I guess. Maybe I'll do a vote. Maybe I'll do a vote on the YouTube community to see which day people prefer to do the anniversary stream, and then I'm just gonna aim to have stuff for then. Maybe the last week. I don't want to do it like last week of June because I'm a little bit worried that I won't be available last week of June. I don't know. We will have to see. It probably says more about you. No, it doesn't. I know what you're talking about. I thought about going to off-kai, but it's on the other side of the country for me. I guess that is true. America is so big. Where is off-kai? Sorry, I actually like don't know. I just know that it exists, and I know that like 2 months prior, that's all VTuber Twitter is talking about, and then like a whole month after, that's all VTuber Twitter is talking about. His being neurodivergent is a spectrum, it means everyone is at least a bit. Also, there's exactly one person who's the most neurodivergent. We must fight for the title of the most neurodivergent person. It's on the West Coast and I'm on the East Coast. I don't know what that means. I understand. I know which I labeled a map of the USA. I'm perfectly capable of telling which states are on which coast. And which coast is where also. West is on the left. And East is on the... Please tell me that's correct. In California. California is on the west? Oh, good god, Lera, come on. Yes, it is! No. I'm trying to... I am 3D rotating a map of the USA in my head right now, which you shouldn't be doing because maps are technically flat. But I'm like 3D rotating it in my head right now, trying to understand. Yeah, you don't... It's fine. Don't worry about it. I understand. How do you get a fork? Oh, your Ducky can have a fork if you're a member only. Yeah. The fork ducks are members. I actually don't know. I'm gonna be so honest with you guys. I still don't understand how stream avatars works. Because like you're supposed to get a fork when you're a member, but some people are members and they don't have the fork. So I don't know if that's something you have to manually put on your duck once you become a member. I think that might be something you do in the extension. Sorry, I like genuinely don't know. Stream avatars is a mystery to me. I keep wanting to add more outfits and more features to it, but I'm just like, I don't know how it works. You know how long it took me to even get the fork to work? You know how long I fucking tried to figure out how to make the fucking fork work? It's so over. There are no commands or description. I think if you just go like command exclamation point extension, it will just take you to the actual like extension website, which sometimes doesn't work, by the way. Sometimes the extension website is just down. It's like stream avatars like just barely works. Like it's a miracle the docs actually appear, because I swear to god it just like doesn't work sometimes. There's a fart command. I think there is, but I have it disabled because I don't want the duck stinking up the place. I think it does exist, but I don't have it. The help command tells me to write the command. Look. It's crazy, okay? Like, I don't understand the stream. I remember when I first introduced it, people knew more about it than I did. Like, people were like putting in commands and doing shit. I was like, whoa, you can do that? Whoa, there's slots? Whoa, you know where to find the extension and the commands? And I was like, I didn't know any of this shit. We can make bowel movements. Well, you can't because it's disabled. I think. I'm pretty sure it's disabled. I just know you guys would be really annoying with it, so I got rid of like half the commands when I found out how they like in the settings or something, but I don't remember which I actually disabled and which I haven't, so I have no idea. But yeah, as far as I'm aware, the fork duck should only be for members, but who knows? I actually like don't know how to make it work. Like Alexify has it. Alexify, how did you get the fork? Did you like get it or did I give it to you? Because I remember I would give forks to some members. Who here is like a member? Zifan is a member, they just did a membership, so why don't you have a fork? Is that something that you have to choose to do? I'm sorry, I feel like we've been over this and I still don't- Who's gambling? Stop that. How do I like... I actually don't know how it works, you guys. Like, I wish I understood. Buy fork? You can't buy your way into the fork! You can't buy your way into having the fork, okay? You have to earn it. You have to earn it. Okay, so can I do this? Sorry, I'm trying to like see. Yeah, I don't know. This is a mystery to me. I actually like don't get it. I swear to God, I used to be able to like give people forks as well. Like I used to be like, oh, you remember, you can have fork. I'm like harassing Zephan's deck, trying to understand. I'm like, I'm looking at the thing and it tells me nothing. I could have had proper eating utensil this whole time. How have you been doing it? How have you been eating? Bomb cost there, and you have 7 gold. You're too poor for the bomb. That is so sad. I love how we are figuring out stream avatars now, and we're supposed to be drawing gay. The name of the file of the actual drawing file is gay, homosexual, gay. By the way, like my artwork is just called that. Did I do it? I did it! Look, I gave you the tag with the fork. Okay, guys, I know how to do it, actually. I can, like, give it to people that are members if you want it. So that you don't have to figure it out. I figured out how to do it. Sorry. I got it! I know how to, like, do it, but I can only do it to members. But I think members can do it themselves. I'm pretty sure you guys should be able to do it from the extension. Happy Pride, fellow gays. Happy Pride, you guys. We love Pride in this house. Okay, where is my art? Speaking of Pride, please perceive this. Look at this. Do you see it? Do you see? Look how lovingly they are looking at each other. I literally just copied this from a screenshot because I don't actually know how to draw them. I don't actually know how to draw them. So the Blorbus. I love them. They're beautiful. I see the vision. This is going to be an oil painting. As you can see, I am not in Clip Studio Paint. I am in Rebel. I am in Rebel 5. I am serious about this drawing, okay? We are not messing around. I am in fucking Rebel. I'm gonna oil painting this. I don't know how to use Rebel, by the way, so this is gonna be a little bit messed up, but yeah. They're made for each other. I know. The helmet stays on. It does. It actually does, though. Even when they kiss mouth to mouth, like on the thumbnail, the helmet stays on. If this is not Pride, then I don't know what is. They should just put Master Chief and the Arbiter on the Pride flag. The new Pride flag should just be Master Chief and the Arbiter with the rainbow in the background. I like the thumbnail. Lera looks so proud and smug. I literally just redrew a picture of Bob Ross for it. Where are the colors? The colors are on the other side from where I'm used to having them in Clip Studio. I was actually like, where the hell is the color wheel? Okay. How does Rebel work? Yeah, that's fine. That's a brush. That's a... Okay, pink background. Pink background. Fuck it. I don't know if there's a fill in Rebel. I actually don't know how this software works. For anybody who doesn't know, Rebel is the software that imitates... It emulates traditional oil painting and watercolor. It has some others as well, but oil painting and watercolor kind of does best in my opinion. So literally, it is done to like create like realistic looking like oil painting. So yeah. I'm gonna turn on the pigment so that we can have... Why isn't this blending? That's messed up. There you go. So you can like blend shit realistically. Actually, no, I use this software like once a year and it's usually for a stream. I usually just stream drawing something with this software and then I forget about it. Like, I like it, I really enjoy the software itself. I just straight up, like, forget that I have it. I quite literally forget that it exists, and I feel really bad about that because it is a good software. It is genuinely a really fun and good software, but I forget that I have it. We're making high art on it, we are. What is that jar though? That's just like, if you behave yourself really well on the stream, you go in the jar. Like, if you're a good duck, you get to sit in the jar. Sometimes people accidentally glitch into it though, or just like spawn in it. But yeah. It used to be, I originally had it like as a punishment, but people were really weird and they were like, actually Lera, I would like to be in the jar. So now the jar is a reward. I realized I have to treat you guys like kindergarteners, and actually the jar now is something that you have to earn. You have to earn your place in the jar. Okay, I'm just gonna leave the background this color for now. What did I just press? What is that? Export to Photoshop. No, don't export. What is I don't have Photoshop. Don't export it to No! Not the expert! I accidentally pressed it. Why is there a button that says export to Photoshop, like right next to new layer button? It cannot possibly be that important of a button. I don't even have Photoshop. Have Orion. Jar Pride. Okay, I don't know about the Jar Pride. You're in the jar. Be proud. Like, what does that even mean? Okay. There's like a dog barking outside. We do get a little rebellious and sneaky. And yeah, people found ways to like use the bombs to get themselves into the jar. It's kind of crazy. I don't like this color on you, Master Chief. Literally and figuratively. It doesn't suit you. Okay. I bet I can sling myself on the job. I don't want it to fill the chat. Yeah, please don't spam too much. Like, you guys can play around with the commands. I don't mind it. But, like, you know, in moderation. There's an extension, and I think on the extension you can just use the commands all you want without it being in the chat. I'm pretty sure that's how it works, but once again, the extension only works when it wants to. It just takes like random vacation days, and honestly, it deserves that. It works hard. Probably. I don't actually know if it does. Yeah, this is gonna be so bad. This is gonna be like one of the worst things I've ever drawn, and I'm here for it. I am ready. I am ready to humiliate myself with my non-existent digital oil painting skills. But it will be worth it for the old man yaoi. You know what? I just realized, like, today that Halo X Arbiter... I keep saying Halo X Arbiter like his name is actually Halo, which I think is really funny. I've played 4 Halo games and I still think this man is actually named Halo. Like, I still act like that's his fucking name, which I think is hilarious. But yeah, anyways. I just realized today that actually it's like Old Man Yaoi. It's quite literally Old Man Yaoi. Why is there 2 colors on my... There's a dirty brush setting? Oh my god, no, I don't want dirty brush! I want my brush to be clean. RB's so handsome. I'm about to ruin him. I'm actually not a good painter. I'm talking as in, like, painting, like, you know how there's, like, painting style where you draw without line art, so you just kind of paint. I'm actually not very good at it. I've been trying to get better at it and practicing. I do it with backgrounds because I think a painted background sometimes just works better and looks a little bit nicer, than one with line art, especially for things like nature and stuff like that. But boy, I'm just, like, not great at it. I'm trying to be better. I really am. I want to be better. But man, did you guys ever paint, like, with oils in real life? I used to do oil painting. I used to, like, take classes. And I was also not very good at it. the only thing I have from it to like remember that I even did that is like these like 3 paintings that they're supposed to be hanging in my childhood room, but I'm not so sure anymore. Apparently my parents have been like renovating my childhood room. I'm actually so scared. I don't know what they're doing with it. I actually don't know. You guys think they're turning my room into like some kind of, I don't fucking know, hangout spot for them? I actually don't understand what's going on because they keep being like, yeah. Oh, sorry, I have to like go let in the construction guys. I'm like, what construction guys? Oh, they're like renovating your room, and I'm like, they're doing, they're doing a what? A chronological 50-year-old and an 80-year-old lizard. Oh my god, I'm so happy for them. It's literally GILF. It's not even DILF. It's just GILF Yao. Like, hell yeah. He's just called John Hale. Like, whatever. Would it be too much to theorize that the roles would be in their relationship? Maybe! Let's not go that far. You can write that in your fanfiction, Zephan, but maybe let's not go too crazy on my stream. Let's not start calling John Halo a bottom just like that in public. He's redoing your room as a game room? I can't believe it. No, because like, she keeps being like, yeah, they finished installing the window today. And I'm like, what do you mean installing the it had windows, Mom? My room already had windows. What do you mean they finished installing the window? Then she says stuff like, oh, you know, they're finally done replacing the floors. And I'm like, replacing the floors? Guys, what are they doing in my room? I'm so scared. I don't even live there anymore, but I still feel this like, just like absolute terror to find out what they've done to the place. Is this John Halo from any point in the game, or is this from the show? Oh no, I haven't seen the show. This is from Halo 3, probably. Probably like Halo 3 or something. I'm literally like using a screenshot from Halo 3 as a reference, so yeah. Gambling den? You think they made a gambling den? Well, if they make any profit off of that, I would like to be included, please. They think they can just make a gambling den and not include me? That's my room. I get to be paid a percentage of that. Arby is considered young. He probably is young in like alien years. He would totally be the man of the house. Aww. The stay-at-home wife, the Arbiter. How sweet. Why do we like this? I love how we're just like all on board with the fact that Master Chief and the Arbiter are like a couple. I love how we just like all agreed now. Look at this. This is so bad. I really am bad at painting. Like, I don't know. I kind of want to improve that skill, but I also don't. I want to improve it for certain things, like backgrounds, which I have been doing. But not so much for characters. Because I just don't really enjoy lineless character art. Not like to look at, but to draw. It's not really my thing. Besides, I spent so long getting good at line art. I'm still getting there, but I spent so long doing it. Like, I'm not just gonna let that shit go. Like, the thing is, line art and painting, like, they're just like two kind of different skill sets, I guess. I don't know. Not to start talking about like fucking art discourse, but people will always do this, like, really stupid like arguments where they're like, oh, line art is like inferior, line art is bad or whatever. Like, I don't do line art, and it's like, bestie, you just like, it's fine, it's just a preference. You don't do it because like, or like it looks bad to you because you just haven't developed the skill. And I'm not even saying that to be like, oh, it's because like, as in like, oh, you're bad at it. It's just like, it's a skill that takes developing. Your line art looks bad because you're not developing the skill. It's not the line art's fault. Sorry, I'm late. I was making, I don't know, I guess maidcore. What the fuck is maidcore? Do not tell me. I don't want to know. You guys said you're like music subgenres. I've had enough. I've had enough of the music subgenres. Stop inventing new music genres. Speaking of gambling slots, and then you won 10 from the slots. Congratulations, bestie. They saw the ghost of Yaoi in your room. Why would they? What from? Why? But I hid them so well. I can't believe it. Sorry, I'm late. Matecore is banging. Heavaloon, what the hell is Matecore? What are you guys talking? You guys can't just come in here and like make up new music genres and be like, yeah, Matecore. Matecore sounds, but it doesn't even sound like a music genre. I'm just assuming it is because I'm pretty sure I ever heard it before, or like, but also knowing its lane, it's probably music. Just kind of like a wild guess. I'm pretty sure since it's lane, it's probably music. I already told you what Maker is, but to be fair, it's a pseudo genre. Have you? I don't remember. You tell me so many things. Everything I know about metal is because of you. Is it metal? I actually don't know. I love how you like, Lera, I already lectured you about this music genre, and you don't even know. Okay, the paint is like really thick. Oh, you can like change the amount of paint, actually. This software is so advanced, you can change how much paint there is on your brush. Like, there was a bit too much paint there, I didn't really like that. Like, see how thick it kind of looks? You can just like lessen the amount of paint on the brush. That's crazy. How do I take off the paint I don't want though? Do I just paint over it, I wonder? I wish I could right click to color pick though. That's like one of the few things that kind of annoys me, that I can't really do that. I also wish I had like a color palette. I probably do, I just need to look for it. Like, I'm pretty sure there must be some kind of color palette. Like a color set? Oh, there you go. Can I like take that here? Or... no, that's annoying. I'll just have it as a separate window kind of thing. I'm pretty sure you guys can't see it, but that's okay. Okay, the color set is helpful because I can actually like pick colors I just use. See, I'm totally traditional arting today. Hardcore made music to clean to. Yeah, it's just music to like do your maid chores to. That's just what it is. I remember this being discussed on the stream like half a year ago. There's no way you guys told me what Matecore was half a year ago and I already forgot. I don't believe it. Like, I do not believe it. Has it actually... like, I remember vaguely something like that, but I don't... I don't remember... you guys don't remember everything I tell you about Vinland Saga and shit like that, okay? What do you remember from Cookie Run lore I told you last stream? Remember how I told you all this Cookie Run lore last time? I bet you don't. I bet you fucking don't, because you guys don't listen to me. You guys don't listen to me ever. And I don't listen to you back, apparently. And that's just how we live. I feel like I remember the Matecore. There's no way everybody here remembers the Matecore conversation and not me. What the fuck? I can't believe it. How come I forgot? That's just not fair. Now I do look like a fool for not remembering something so important to you guys. It just looks like a blob, but you know what? I feel like the essence of Master Chief is expressed for this fairly well. I want to add like line art so badly to this, can I? I can't draw without line art. Like, it stresses me out. I'm gonna add some lines, not all, but some, you know? Thank you so much for 23 months, Boris. Yao in my Halo, say less. You scared me for that first half. Can you believe the Halo clip is like one of my most watched clips now? The one from like last week. Where people are telling me that Halo doesn't have any yaoi. It's like my must-watch clip now, I think, after the infamous Niji Sanji clip, the infamous Niji Gigi clip. That's my second most-watched clip now. I don't know if I should be upset or proud of myself for I'm popularizing the Halo yaoi single-handedly. This VTuber single-handedly popularizes the Halo yaoi, as she should. The Halo yaoi is real and true. They're the only Halo channel I trust. I know, right? You guys gotta come to for all the accurate Halo lore. You guys gotta come to me. This is where all the actual Halo knowledge is shared. Like I'm doing right now. I'm communicating. Guys, I'm actually leaking the next Halo game for this artwork. Guys, don't tell Microsoft, but I'm actually redrawing a real scene from the next upcoming Halo game. I'm leaking forbidden information because I think the public deserves to know that the Halo yaoi is indeed happening soon. Like I did being a trendsetter, we're left to see. I know, right? I've only heard the breakcore aspect, but to be fair, I have not listened to that much of it. Wait, what do you guys talking about breakcore now? Like, remember the Yoinky Sploinky then? I do remember the Yoinky Sploinky conversation because it's like, it actually, like, it messed me up. I could never trust again after the Yoinky Sploinky conversation. My life was never the same after the Yoinky Sploinky stream. You guys broke me with that one. I'm just telling you now. I think you guys deserve to know just how much emotional damage you've done to me with the Yoinky Sploinky or whatever. You did it. You did this to me. Lera, we had that Maker conversation on November 6th last year. Okay, first of all, how do you know that? Second of all, I don't remember it being in November. I actually don't remember that. I thought that was like way more ages ago than last November. I thought it was like over a year ago. There's no way I accurately guesstimated half a year ago. I can't believe you guys just remember our conversations like that. I'm so sorry for you. I'm actually so sorry that you guys genuinely remember things I tell you. That must be an insane emotional burden to carry. Like, imagine remembering things this VTuber tells you and talks about. You guys must need to like recharge your batteries after a Lera stream because you're like, good god, what am I gonna do with all this useless information in my head now? What the fuck am I supposed to do with this cookie run lore that's in my head now? Why would she do this to me? Why would she tell me all this cookie run lore? Now it's in my long-term memory. That was also an art stream, would make sense. What art stream? What was I drawing on November 6th? I'm gonna actually go to my channel now and fucking check. This is scaring me. These are freaking me out with these Lera facts. With these Lera facts and knowledge. Live. Scroll all the way down. Okay, that's Spooktober, so... When was it, like the Splatoon merge art stream? No, that was the 13th of November. When was this? I don't remember this conversation. Oh, don't talk past Lera. Oh, there it is. Oh, this is when I drew the Lucinda reference sheet. Yeah, I don't remember anything that happened on that stream. Sorry. I do not claim anything I said on that stream because I just dead ass don't remember. Not a thing from that stream was retained in my head, I think. Now, I remember some of the Wednesday tracks. Well, you guys just like checking your calendars. You guys are like, yeah, what was Lera doing on November 6th, 2024? Let's get to the bottom of this. It's getting weird. There are some art streams. Ouch, I hit my microphone, so sorry. There are some art streams where I remember what I was doing, like, believe it or not. I actually kind of have... Okay, I know I have, like, terrible memory, so maybe, you know, believe me if you want, don't believe me if you don't want. That doesn't matter to me. Your opinion on my memory doesn't matter to me. But I actually have fairly good, like, I don't know what to call it, like, associative memory, I guess? Like, if I associate something with, like, a specific thing, I can actually remember it, like, pretty easily. I know that, like, association is actually, like, a genuine way people use to memorize things, especially if they need to, like, memorize a lot of things. But I tend to, like, remember stuff, so I'm actually surprised that I don't really remember this conversation and when it happened. Because sometimes I will, like, look for something specific to clip, for example, from, like, a game or another stream. And weirdly enough, I, like, vaguely remember what I was doing when I was talking about it. Like, is that a weird thing? Is that normal or no? Because sometimes I will be like, oh, I want to clip, like, this conversation. And I kind of remember that I was in a specific location in a game while that conversation was happening. So I will, like, quickly, like, scroll through the stream and look for a part where I am in that location. Like, I'm like, oh, I was talking about this while in a desert in Halo. So I look for the part where I'm, like, in a desert and I find it. That's literally how I sometimes find shit I want to clip, like, genuinely. So, I don't know. It's weird to me, but I feel like you guys are making it up. I don't remember. I would have remembered if we had a matecore conversation. Whatever that is, still. I remember we talked about Delay Llama. Was that the same stream or no? I do remember we had, like, a weird Delay Llama conversation once where you guys explained to me what a Delay Llama was or something like that. I don't remember. I do vaguely remember something like that happening. But not so much the matecore. So you just have a specific weird connection in your brain. It really helps remember things, honestly. I need to use that more. Well, I did. Honestly, like, most of my... Back when I went to school, when I was young, all of my notes were just really unhinged, like, drawings and shit to help me remember stuff. I got an A in biology. Okay, I got an A in my final biology exam. And the only reason I did was because I turned everything into anime girls. I'm suing. I'm currently in the middle of a lawsuit with Cells at Work. Because Cells at Work came out after I finished my exams, so that's kind of suspicious, not gonna lie. I invented Cells at Work Loki, and they just stole that from me, and they're not paying me any royalties or anything. That's They will be hearing from my lawyer. So, like, I did stupid shit. Like, I made enzymes into, like, families. I had, like, okay, the enzymes had families. Okay, they had, like, relationship trees. Okay, they had adopted children. It was serious. It was really serious. In the enzyme lore was crazy. And that is how I got an A in biology, despite the sciences generally not being my strongest subject. Did you also ship? Of course I shipped the enzymes. Of course they were gay couples. Of course the enzymes were gay. Happy Pride Month. The enzymes were 100% gay. That's a great idea to start. I should do that. Oh my god, I also did like a really unhinged, like you know, a diagram of how the heart veins work, because you have to remember which ones pump what and which ones go there where and which ones are oxygenated and which ones are not. I turned them into anime girls. Okay, the veins in the heart were anime girls. They had little buckets of blood. They had little buckets of blood that they transport. Cells at work! Cells at work! When I get you! When I get you, cells at work! Vein chan, artery chan, I don't know. Lera's biological universe. Sometimes you gotta learn the way you gotta learn, okay? Like, I knew I had to do well on those exams, okay? And then I ruined my life by becoming an artist, and then it all went downhill. Clearly I should have gone into the science fields. Clearly I should have... That was my true calling. I don't know if you could still do all that with university level sciences, but you know, maybe. Maybe you could. Who knows? Look how beautiful and rendered this Master Chief is. It actually looks so bad. Like, it actually looks like an amateur oil painting, which I think is kind of funny. Like, don't get me wrong, I think it's kind of hilarious that I so perfectly captured the vibe of, like, just like a really amateur oil painting with this, but... This is so fucking ridiculous. I told you guys I wasn't the painter. There's no liquefy tool in this, which is like deeply upsetting to me. Like, why is there no liquefy? I'm just gonna squish him like a little bit. This is my liquefy tool. I just kind of squish the guy a tiny bit. This is the closest I can get to having a liquefy tool in this app. Is this liquefy? No, that's smudge. Clone. Blend. Yeah, there's no liquefy. Water. What is water? I guess that's for watercolor. Imagine being a biologist but can only explain concepts with anime girls. I know everybody on my course would love my presentations. I know if I had to do a presentation, everybody would be looking forward to it. Everybody will be like, I can't wait for Lera's presentation. I wonder what gay drama the enzymes are gonna have today. We gotta... we gotta see what that's all about. Buckets of blood. Well, I'm sorry, that's just how the heart works. Your brain does not work. My brain was expanding during that time, okay? My brain was... It was the only time in my life I was actually using 100% of my brain. And then I went to art university and it all went downhill. Don't go to art universities! Don't do it! Thank you so much for the super chat, Alexia. Fuck. I learned biology by turning the enzymes and veins into anime girls. Lera, wondering if she had ADHD. That's an ADHD thing. Guys, is that an ADHD thing? Oh my god. Sometimes you gotta learn how you gotta learn. John Halo. I'm so glad he said that. I'm so proud of him for supporting my journey. It's very neurodivergent. Oh god, the signs were there all along. I mean, why do I even have to do the assessment then, guys, if we all know what I'm doing the fucking is, you know, it's like 2 hours long, the assessment. When I'm gonna do the assessment just for them to tell me something I already know? What the hell how is that gonna benefit me? They're gonna be like, you have ADHD, I'm like, yeah, okay. I know. What the hell is the point of that? Why am I doing this again? It's been like 2 years. I literally already forgot about it. Like, Can't say I particularly need this in my life. I feel like it's too late to help me. I'm pretty sure. I don't think they can actually fix me at this point. It's been too long. Me a maidcore playlist. Oh god, I just know that's coming my way later. I just know it. I pissed Lane off so bad. Lane is like, alright, I cannot stand this maidcore ignorance anymore. If you can't finish the assessment, you haven't. I feel like if you can't finish it, you haven't. Because like, what they're putting you through hell if you have ADHD and they're making you do something for 2 hours? Like, no way. Actually, no way. Lane is on a mission. Can you also explain your diagnosis in anime girl terms? Oh my god. I would actually hate that. Okay, this brush is too thick. Not liking the energy coming from this brush. I don't know how I got so fixated on rendering Mr. Halo here. The Arbiter. It's not that the Arbiter is not rendered, he doesn't exist. He's not here. I just hate how amateur this looks. I both love and hate how amateur this looks. Like, this is physically hurting me on so many levels, this drawing. This is why I don't do oil painting. I've done a little bit of oil painting and then I just gave up on that shit. Like, when I did those, like, oil painting classes, I basically painted 3 things and that's it. I painted Phineas and Ferb. I painted Dipper and Mabel from Gravity Falls. I did like portraits of them in like this kind of like, you know, semi-realism kind of style. They look a little bit cursed, like Victorian portraits of Phineas and Ferb and Dipper and Mabel. And then I painted this gigantic The Last of Us landscape, obviously. I was like 14, by the way, or something, I don't even know. But yeah, I painted this gigantic The Last of Us landscape. And then I was like, this is all... I have gotten everything I wanted out of oil painting. I no longer need to continue developing this skill. This is all I ever wanted to achieve. Goodbye. And then I just didn't do it anymore. Hello, Florian. How are you doing? I'm an artist, but I think this is looking pretty cute. You say so. I just think it genuinely looks like it looks like how I oil painted when I was 14. Like, it just looks like baby's first oil painting, low-key. I don't know. Am I being too mean? But I'm being mean to myself, so I think it's fine. It's not like I'm insulting somebody else's art. Although, if your oil painting looks like this, I'm sorry. Maybe I am insulting you, actually. I'm okay if you're not sick anymore. No, why is everybody sick? What's happening? Is there such a thing as like a summer flu? Last of Us landscape, green concrete jungle. It was like an apocalypse. I think I just like copied a concept art. It was like an apocalypse kind of like scene of broken down cars, buildings, something like that. It's still, well, I was gonna say it still hangs on my wall in my childhood room, but I'm not so sure, guys. I think my childhood room had a wrecking ball, like, thrown through it. I don't know what's happening there anymore. Pray for me. I'm going there at some point in the summer. My mom was like, yeah, you're gonna have to come and like unpack all of your stuff that we put away for the renovations. And I'm like, okay, why do I have to do that? If you guys put away all of my stuff, you chose to do this to my room. I didn't even ask for it. You guys decided to suddenly have fucking home renovation TV show in my room. And I'm the one who has to now clean up and tidy up after it's done? Like, hello? Playing The Last of Us made me ill because you loved it so much. You loved it so much, it made you sick. You were like, I can't believe I've been missing out on this peak video game. It's been out for over a decade, and I've been missing it. I gotta go throw up because of all this peak I missed over the years. That's how it works. No, it's not. Come on now, Lera. The new hot tub room is not gonna clear itself. Not the hot tub room. That can't be true. Why didn't you tell me sooner that the game is gone? I've been telling everybody for years. Do not. Stop it. I know you're baiting me, but I'm so mad. I know when I'm being rage baited by my chat. It is so obvious, but I choose to fall for it just so that I can scream at you guys because I like doing it. I love screaming at my viewers. It's the only thing that brings me joy anymore in this cold and cruel world. The last was never heard of it. I can't believe this. You guys are so mean to me on my birthday. That's right, it's my birthday today. None of you guys said happy birthday because you all forgot. You just chose to be mean to me on my birthday. And you didn't even say happy birthday. You guys are horrible. Horrible people. You don't deserve anything nice. Nice work, chat. I can't believe this. Didn't realize it was January. It is. It's January right now. Well, it's January somewhere in the world. You know what they say, guys? Do you guys know the famous saying that it's January somewhere? It's always January somewhere. I'm pretty sure people say that. I'm pretty sure that's a real saying. It's a niche but fun game. I use the unknown indie video game The Last of Us. Nobody really talks about it like ever. You know, The Last of Us should get more attention. Why aren't people talking about this amazing video game? Okay, I'm gonna leave Master Chief alone and start on RB because I don't really know what I'm doing anymore with him. Let's do RB. Oh god, I can never color pick his color. Like, I just don't understand what color he is. Is he gray? Is he green? His armor is like, sometimes it looks like silverish, but sometimes it looks golden. I don't... His color palette is all over the place, guys. Is this a color, guys? Is this a color you would... I hate this brush. This brush sucks. Give me my knife back. I'm just drawing this whole thing with a knife. Hey Votso, how are you doing? Yay, Arby, yippee! It's 5 o'clock summer happy hour! Beer o'clock! It's Lera's birthday somewhere. It is always Lera's birthday somewhere. The wiki says when my birthday is. I don't like that. I don't like the Lera wiki. Do not look at that. Whoever feels the Lera wiki is my enemy. I'm pretty sure. I don't. That person is actively against me. Like the things they have written on there, I'm concerned. I can't believe you'd guilt us like that, and I'd do it again! I'm a guilt tripper. I'm very good at it. I get what I want through the art of guilt tripping. You should try it. It's free. My birthday is actually this Friday, funny enough. Happy birthday if I don't get to see you on Friday stream. Happy birthday. Friday. Mine's next Tuesday? Really? Why are you guys having birthdays? I feel left out. I wish it was my birthday, like actually. Person gets jealous over another person's having a birthday. Only on the Lera VTube channel. It's free and it's fun. Yeah, it's only emotionally taxing for the people who are on the receiving end, but other than that, it's free. The storm is messing with stream on my end. I'm desperately weathering it for Big John. No! The storm is homophobic! Not the homophobic weather gatekeeping of the old man yaoi. That just hurts. That just hurts so much. Guys, is the weather homophobic? You say gilf tripping? That's not what I said. I will not fall for that, but also, yeah. Also, yeah, I stand by that. Even if I didn't say, I stand by that. You know what game has gilfs and yuri and yaoi and toxic yuri and toxic yaoi and more, and banging writing and even more? Cookie Run Kingdom? I like being emotionally tagged. That's a weird thing to be into, but you do you, bestie. Are your Oshi tags really duck and police car? I believe the duck, but the police car makes me suspicious. It used to be a police car. It's not anymore. Well, I don't know. I mean, okay, nobody uses my Oshi tags, obviously, because I'm not famous. My Oshi tags right now. Is it on my Twitter? Yeah, it is. It's duck and a tiger because Furio Tigre. It used to be. I fucking go on Twitter to check my. Hello? To check my Oshi marks and I see this fucking. I see this in my notifications. Hello? I go on Twitter and this is the first thing I see. In my. How do you make it so fast? What the fuck? Oh my god! Never checking Twitter on stream. Thank you. This is perfect. This is beautiful. I love it. Thank you. What the fuck? Why do I have a cough? Am I sick as well? Oh my god, my voice. I'm actually dead. Oh my god. Sorry, what was I saying? What was I talking about? Oh yeah! The police car, So very long time ago, in the early Lera days, back when I feel like my first 2 years of streaming, I guess, I used to live in a different apartment. It was a student dorm, and it was right next to a road, like a really active road. My house right now is tucked away into like a more, you know, living kind of neighborhood. But before, I had like a literal like main road outside of my window. So I would constantly have police cars. Like several times per stream, you would just hear police sirens. Like, just like passing in the background. So people were always like, Lera, are you sure you live in a safe neighborhood? Like, what is going on? And I'm like, yeah, no, it's just London things. Don't worry about it. Quite literally, don't worry about it. This is just another day in London. And then I'm like, guys, it's not so bad in the UK. It's fine in the UK, and then this kind of shit happens. Oh, gee, Lera emote. Police car and knife, no knife, no knife. So yeah, Lera died live on stream. I don't know what's going on. Am I sick after all? Who knows? This could be a meme temple, yeah, just like the Master Chief face with the pink bag, and you just write whatever the fuck you want here, like. It's truly beautiful motivational quotes for any occasion can be made with this image. The old times were wild, right? Yeah, I'm so glad, guys. The money I made through streaming made it possible for me to move into a safer neighborhood. None of that is true. No money was made from streaming during that period of my life. But you know what I mean, guys. Thanks to your support, I was able to move to a neighborhood where I no longer hear police sirens, only helicopters. Now I only hear, like, really loud helicopters passing above at all times, which I feel like is arguably worse, but that's irrelevant. So yeah, whoever upgrades the wiki, my new Oshi marks are actually Duck and Tiger. So, keep up. Keep up with the updated Lera lore. Come on. You don't even know what the new Lera... Me, when I changed them quietly without telling anybody, I just kind of did it. I also didn't think it mattered. I just... Oh my god, this brush is so oily. I didn't even notice that because I was kind of just... had a sketch over it. Oh god, it looks so bad. I guess it matches the Arbiter because he's wrinkly. He's just like a wrinkly old man, but... I don't know, can I, like, smudge it? What can I do? How do I fix this? The armor, though? The armor shouldn't be wrinkly, guys. I'm pretty sure that's not how armor works. I guess we can paint over it. We can't even paint over it. Oh god, I messed up the Arbiter. He's just, like, really wrinkly now. I'm so sorry, baby boy. I'm sorry. Oh no, it doesn't go away. This app is too realistic. It doesn't go away. Gaming used to be good, John Hale. Want to help Lera not get mocked? And remember to like this. Remember to like and subscribe to help me survive in London. Honestly, that sounds very believable. Actually, like. That has a part of truth in it. One time I was coming back home, at like 11, like past 11 p.m. It was really late, and I was like super scared. I always get so stressed out that I have to be out at night. That's why I barely really go out at night. It just stressed me the fuck out. And I was like, oh my god, I hope nothing weird happens. I hope I don't come across anybody. I hope the streets are just gonna be empty, and I just make it home from the station to my apartment. And there was just this kind of like a weird, kind of like a square sort of situation going on near me. Not really a square, but like it's kind of like a big kind of area. There's sometimes things like, I don't know, events there or whatever. And so it was like empty. It was like past 11 p.m., like nighttime, and there was these two dudes there playing football. Like, they were just passing the fucking ball to each other, and I was like, are they or are they not gonna murder me? I was just like, what are these guys doing playing football, like, in the middle of the night here? Like, like, it was dark out and everything. I was so confused. I was like, should I walk around them? Or is it safe to just, like, walk past them like a normal person? Help poor intimate girl live in London. It's like an old parrot, you leave him alone. You leave the baby girl alone. Drawing a British man. Maybe they were drunk. That actually could be it. Honestly, British people are always drunk, man. You guys should see the amount of people at the pubs on a Thursday night. I'm like, okay, guys. What could possibly be, like, pub worthy on a Thursday? Like, you still got to work tomorrow. What are you doing? It's crazy. It's actually crazy out here, you guys. I guess his skin under the armor is a little bit purple. So I'm gonna add like a shade of purple to it. to his beautiful wrinkly neck. God, the Arbiter is so hard to draw, like, actually. Nothing like a brew and some foodie with the boys at midnight. Did we lose the pigeons after the move? Of course, that was like my main reason for moving. I was like, I have to get out of here. There's like a pigeon infestation. Did I tell you guys when I told the lady who worked at the student accommodation? Like, there was barely anybody at that student accommodation. Like, most of the time, there was just like nobody looking after us, which I found hilarious because I'm pretty sure they legally have to always have somebody on site. But for some reason, there was just like never anybody there. But yeah, either way, so I actually told the lady, I was like, hey, so there's a lot of pigeons and they keep like breaking into the kitchen. I don't know how to keep them away. I don't know what to do. You know, I was like looking for some kind of solution from her. Maybe she was like, oh, maybe we can like get some bird or like insect like nets or whatever, because it's not really my responsibility, right? And why should I like pay for like installing like nets and shit on the windows of this like student accommodation? That, you know, it just doesn't seem logical to me. I mean, they're supposed to be handling all the maintenance and shit like that, and like it affects the whole flat, not just my room. Like my roommate supposedly was supposed to be affected by it, but I honestly don't think he cared. I mean, we never had a conversation about the pigeons. We barely had any conversation with that guy, but we definitely did not ever touch the subject of the pigeons. Me and my roommate did not talk about the pigeons. I genuinely do wonder what he thought about them, because like me and that guy like actually never spoke. I really do wish I knew like what was his opinion on the pigeon issue. Maybe he's the reason why it happened. Maybe he was feeding them or something. I wouldn't put it past him. Anyways, so I told the lady, I was like, hey, there's a pigeon problem in our flat. Like, they wouldn't leave. And she literally was like, huh, that's weird. That's really, I don't know. Sorry, I don't really know how to help. I don't know what to do with that information. And she just like walked away. And I was like, well, thanks a lot. Why the pigeon hate? The pigeons were tormenting me, okay? The pigeons were tormenting my life. Like, they wouldn't go away, okay? Would you enjoy if there were literal, like, birds that are the equivalent of rats, hygiene-wise? At the place where you prepare your food? Because I don't think so. Everybody's like, oh, Lera, you're so mean to the pigeons. Oh, the pigeons. I think the pigeons thing was funny. Oh, yeah, I'd like to see you have literal birds in the kitchen where you keep your food. Girl, you really said sucks for you, like, actually, like, honestly. We don't talk about the pigeon. The art looks really good. No, it doesn't! Are you guys blind? You guys cannot gaslight me. But this is a good drawing. I appreciate your unconditional support, guys. But sometimes you gotta tell the streamer the truth, okay? Sometimes you can be honest. Oh my god. We should hang this in an art gallery. I should apply to all art galleries in the area. And be like, I have a piece for you. You're gonna have to print it though, it's not a real oil painting. It's just an imitation of art. That's not the color I wanted. So what does this setting do? I guess it kind of blends stuff a bit more. I don't know. I can't draw his armor, it's too difficult. I don't know what's happening in his armor. It's so funny that Lera never accepts compliments and says it's lies. I know. I need to work on it. I actually need to work on that. Like, I'm like incapable. Okay, in this case though, you guys are lying to me. But like normally it's true. Normally when you guys actually do compliment something, I'm like, I'm like tempted to write you a 500-word essay on why you're wrong. But then I have to overcome that urge and just type back, thank you. Or just like say thank you. Can you tell I have confidence issues? Or is that not obvious yet? All my fellow people with no confidence get me. High five! Like and subscribe if you also have no confidence. Trust the process. I guess that is true. Sometimes you really gotta, especially with painting stuff, you just gotta trust the process sometimes. Maybe I can still save this poorly painted Arbiter. Oh god, why is it blending so much? Because I have that setting turned on, obviously. Okay. Gonna make it shiny and reflective. I don't know, that's how armor works, right? The background is pink, therefore it should reflect pink color. I understand how colors work. I can't do this. This looks so funny. Oh my god. Hell yeah, low confidence high five. Except you don't even have the confidence to high five. One time somebody wanted to, I don't remember what, I think they wanted to high five me, but they did it really weirdly. Like they had their palm like lowered. I guess because it was like one of those like low high fives or something, or like one of those, you know what I mean. So I thought they wanted to shake my hand. So I shook their hand and they were like, what are you doing? What are you doing? It's like one of those things that keep me up at night. That I can't fall asleep thinking about stuff like that. Like, handshake high five. How was I supposed to know? I don't understand social cues. Ever seen Halo Legends the Duel? Whole thing is watercolor? Wait, really? Halo Legends. What's Halo Legends? Halo Legends the Duel. What is that? Anime adaptation of the Halo universe. Wait, Halo has an anime? Guys, there's a Halo... Wait, I feel like we talked about this as well. I actually think we've spoken about this. I feel like you guys have told me. You guys were like, oh, Lera, there's a Halo, like... Halo Legends. 7 stories from the heart of the Halo universe. There's like an anime shorts of Halo. Is there a yaoi episode? Guys? Guys, is there a yaoi episode of Master Chief and the Arbiter? I need that. I need that so bad. I actually need that. The Halo anime also has a video game? No, it doesn't. What came first, the Halo anime or the Halo game? Or the books? Chief ain't really in it. Takes place before they met. Boo! Boo tomato, tomato on Pride Month? That's fucked up. That's just simply unacceptable. I cannot believe that. I'm just that just makes me sad. Now there is. This is the first frame. You're so right. I am creating, and I told you guys this was leaked. This is leaked. Halo scene from a future project. You know, my mom found some kind of Amazon TV show that was just like short animations based on different video games, and she sent me like a list of games they were doing it on, and it had like mostly like online games, just like a bunch of like really weird online game that people don't really talk about that much. The only game on there that was like really popular was probably like Warhammer. Like I recognize some of them, but I was like, man, what is... Who... If it's like some kind of promotional material... Do you ever watch something based on a video game and wonder if it's just like a weird promotional material for the video game? Like how the Last of Us TV show second season basically made everybody like the game, even though nobody liked the game before. And she was like, yeah, because my mom really likes reading reviews. I keep telling her to stop doing that because she will like obsessively read the reviews before watching something. And I feel like sometimes you maybe want to know if, you know, if something you want to watch is good, but she will like genuinely read like so many reviews. I think she just does it for the drama because people are so dramatic in the reviews as well. So she was like, the reviews are all really mean, and I'm like, well, they did pick games like Warhammer. I don't know what they expected. Like, they really just picked like a bunch of like kind of low-key toxic online games and then hoped that the reviews were gonna be positive. I don't know, man. Secret Level, yeah, that's what it was called. That's what it was called. So yeah, she actually like watched it. My mom will really watch anything if you put sci-fi on the tag, in the tags. Unless it's anime. Did you guys know that the Planets anime you've been like recommending me actually is from the creator of Vinland Saga? So I'm just saying, if you liked Planets, you will like Vinland Saga. It's by the same author. I do remember reading that he wrote a sci-fi before he wrote Vinland Saga, but I couldn't remember the name of it, so it didn't click in my head. Like, I didn't make the connection when you guys were like, yeah, Planets is really good, actually. And then I actually, like, looked it up because I was gonna watch it, and I got flashbang by the name Makoto Yukimura in the credits, and I was like, whoa! That's the Vinland Saga guy! For real, that's a crazy coincidence. I know! It's actually by the same author as Vinland Saga, which is really cool. Okay, I'm just making him really purple now, I don't know why. Okay, he's kind of coming together. I think I can fix him, guys. I can fix this gay little alien guy. By the way, I know this is like a really fucked up thing of me to say maybe, but okay. I can have multiple headcanons, okay? So in no way am I grouping them together. But if you're a Halo X Arbiter yaoi hater, my other offer is like a found family kind of deal where he just like, you know, spiritually adopts him and they become platonic partners and they're happy together, and it helps the Arbiter reclaim his confidence because he's a sad boy. I feel like he's much happier in Halo 3, you know? He's like genuinely just a sad boy in Halo 2. Like the whole of Halo 2, I just feel so bad for him. He's just a little guy. Arby is 100% looking better, so you admitted it was bad. Ha! I caught you! I got you! You were lying about it looking good. You lying liars. Surrounded by lying liars. I knew it. It's like, you know that one Vine that's like, oh my god, just accept the compliment. That's me, though. Literally me. I'm sorry, guys. I really wish I could just accept the compliment, but it's like, it's not in my programming. They didn't program me like that, okay? That's just not how it works. I can't believe I've been exposed like this. We trusted the process. Unbelievable. An elite did take care of a small girl during the battle of... Wait, where was that? Where is that? Where can I see this? Where can I see that? Source? Source, please? Please? Don't just drop that piece of Halo lore and then not tell me. I need to hear more about this. My ears! I'm sorry. I got too excited. I'm really not supposed to shout into the new microphone. It has like this really stupid gain setting, but I don't know how to fix. I was recording in the closet. Like a couple days ago. I'm trying to remember where that was and I just can't. So yeah. And I was like, I recorded this like really good singing part, but then I went to listen back to it and it was like all peaking. Because I'm too loud. I was like, no! I synced so good, but it was too loud! I synced too loud, so then I had to re-record it. Tragic. You recorded and then came out of the closet a few days ago. Congrats, so proud of you. Both of those statements are true. That is something that happened. Happy Pride Month! Happy Pride Month, everybody. What is this? What is the conversation today? I don't even know what's going on anymore. I actually don't know. Ryan, you better be looking for that Halo lore. I just heard panic screaming. Sorry, somebody told me that there's a Halo something where an elite takes care of a little girl. That's my favorite genre of any fiction. Or non-fiction, what the hell? Must see scary man / creature protect little girl. The tangents that have been missing. I haven't even talked about anything I actually wanted to talk about. Like sometimes I will like be like, oh okay, I want to talk about this on stream, and then none of that happens. And then none of the above happens for some reason, somehow. I'm looking Joe Arby's tongue dangling from his jaws in the meantime. Oh, we are freaky in here. Oh, you guys are really into this, aren't you? You guys are little freaks, aren't you? You guys are like, draw the tongue, Lera. Oh my god? Hello? What the fuck? Say it to my face! How do I become smaller again? Help. Help me. You have no idea! Hello? I mean, if you wanna... God, this is a safe for work channel. This is a safe for work channel. What the hell? You guys are little freaks. Too bad the helmet stays on. I guess Arbiter does have like a mouth opening on his helmet, but still, you guys are I don't even know, what does Arbiter's tongue look like? I've never seen it. Guys, they never show his tongue. He never did a tongue reveal. in the video games. I wouldn't know. I'm so sorry for my unhinged screaming. I'm doing my best, but I just get so excited. The only thing that gets me more excited than intergalactic yaoi is scary man helps little girl story. When is more Spy Family coming out? I'm waiting. I'm seated for more Spy Family. They said it would be this year, didn't they? Whereas I need my fix of Spy Family or I die. We see what we see and let our imagination roam free. Oh my god. Well, you know what is good? It's good to use your imagination. You know what, guys? I think that's the beauty of like more kind of subtle art. I'm just saying, sometimes if you keep things less graphic, it lets your imagination run wild. Therefore, this drawing doesn't need tongue. Unless Ryan is like withholding the information from me until I draw tongue. Is that what's happening here? Is that what's going on? And you guys like you guys are like, Lera, if you give us tongue, we'll tell you the source of the Halo lore of helping little girl. What the hell? You can't just do this to me. I don't think he has a tongue. He doesn't even have a tongue. But how does he speak then? You need a tongue to pronounce words. I feel like in most cases that would be true. I don't think aliens just magically don't have sort of similar things that we have. Like, I remember hearing a theory that even if there is life out there, well, there is life out there, obviously, just that, like, we probably will never see it because chances are so small of actually meeting it. But apparently, there's like a theory that even if there is like aliens out there, they probably look somewhat similar to what we look like, because it's supposed to be like an optimal, like, I guess, I don't know, body structure, whatever you want to call it. But then I don't know, man. It could be anything. I feel like the Arbiter's form is pretty optimal too. He looks kind of optimal to me. Maybe they look like Arbiters. Maybe humans just assume that because they can't imagine anything better than a human because we're obsessed with ourselves. Although I do understand, my mom always has this criticism for sci-fi when she watches it. When the aliens look really kind of like too weird. Like, you know, when it's like just a blob or some kind of like, I don't know, like weird creature with like no arms or something like that. Her main criticism is always like, okay, well, how did they evolve enough to space travel? How did this creature like space travel? How did they have like no arms, so how are they at this point in this like space station where everybody comes? How did they build a spaceship, you know? Like, my mom like always clocks them and she's like, well, how would they be able to do that? Like, they clearly haven't evolved enough for space travel. In Marvel, there are lots of aliens who are basically just human. I like that idea. Yeah, like in Guardians of the Galaxy and stuff, they have like very similar looking to human people. Maybe he's like a bug. I guess he's kind of bug-like, isn't he? I always thought he was a bit like a reptile, kind of. But I think his mouth is very bug-like when you say it. That actually does make sense. Yeah, he actually looks quite good. It still looks very amateur world painting, but it looks like the amateur is learning a little bit. It looks like the amateurs started taking classes and they're getting there. Mr. Halo doesn't look that great though, I'm not gonna lie. Something is wrong with the way I painted Mr. Halo, but he was my first attempt, so he's just not that good, you know. Sometimes Sometimes your first attempt is not that great. Maybe I could fix him. I'm gonna do some more paint over on him. See if I can fix him. Maybe if we add more detail. Do you guys think detail will fix or break him further? Looks better than my oil paintings. I'm sure that is not true. This isn't even a real oil painting. I do gotta use Rebel more. I quite enjoy this software. Their watercolor features are very good, actually. Like, I'm doing the oil stuff today, and I literally have a watercolor art style for my commissions as well. Like, why aren't I doing it in Rebel? But yeah, their watercolor features are very good. You can actually do things like put water on it to make it look like wet watercolor. So, you know, it actually, like, the ink actually bleeds and stuff, and you can dry it so that it stops doing that. You can tilt the canvas so that you can have, like, drips going down. It actually is just, like, a really fun kind of software to play with. My computer's fan starts going off whenever I'm doing any of the weird watercolor features, but that's irrelevant. Like, I played around with it some time ago when I just got the software. I think I got the software because they were running some kind of special promotion. So it was either free or, like, really cheap, because it is kind of expensive. But I think they were doing some kind of, like, promotions, which is why I got it. Apparently there's, like, a Rebel 7 now or something like that, but... I'm still on Rebel 5 because I just got it for free, but now there's literally Rebel 7. That's how long it's been. Yeah, it is. It's basically like emulating, like, traditional art. I'm trying to find the drawings I did. I know I've got some drawings I did with it. Okay, don't hate me for this, but I do have this, like, Furio Tigre I drew with watercolors in Rebel. Actually, you know what? It looks kind of bad. I don't want to show it. It looks like shit. Where is, like, the good... Okay. This one is... It's, like, one of the first ones I did, like, I was just, like, testing. Oh, God. It's Ellie from The Last of Us. Of course it's Ellie from The Last. I did this with their, like, watercolor stuff. And I added some stupid shit, like star stamps and stuff like that on top. So, yeah, I think it looks quite cool, doesn't it? It actually looks like a scanned kind of drawing. So yeah, you can get some really nice effects with the software if you use the water. Oh yeah, I also have Lucinda here. Oh god! Lucinda Gray. Must you be so grand and beautiful. Yeah, I got this Lucinda drawing as well. I'm, like, obsessed with tilting the canvas and just, like, letting it drip. It's just, like, so fun. Lucinda mentioned. The Lucinda fans are thriving. Lucinda Gray mentioned. So yeah, their watercolor stuff is really fun. And the paper texture looks really good as well. And I barely, like, put any effort into this as well. Like, I just did this, like, really quickly, I'm pretty sure, because I was just, like, experimenting and seeing what the software could do at the time. So, but their oil painting looks really good too, I think. Like, the textures and stuff, if you even zoom in, it actually looks quite nice, I think. And it's cool that you can, like, regulate the amount of paint and all that. Like, it's actually really, really... Like, it actually feels like they really put in the work. I wonder what Rebel 7 is like. If this is Rebel 5, in Rebel 7, you probably make the craziest shit. From which game is Lucinda Gray? She's from Cookie Run Kingdom. You should check it out. It's called Cookie Run Kingdom. Kinda want that Lucinda portrait, okay? I should auction it off. You know, guys, there's actually a cookie in Cookie Run that looks like Lucinda. That game is sexy cookies, yeah. There's actually, like, look at Pumpkin Pie Cookie from Cookie Run Kingdom. She looks just like Lucinda. Like, she actually just looks like Lucinda. I'm like, oh my god, there's a literal Lucinda Gray cookie in this game. How can I not like it? How can I not like this game when they literally got my OC in it? I love her. Cookie Run Lucinda goes so hard. They already have it. They already made her. I didn't even have to ask. Literally, look up pumpkin pie cookie. It looks just like her. It really does. She even has like the dress and everything. It's literally Lucinda Gray. Pumpkin pie sounds nice about that. I actually don't really like pumpkin. I do like pumpkin pie. I can sometimes like pumpkin pie, but I actually really don't like pumpkin. Like anything with pumpkin in it, like pumpkin soup. I just not a fan of pumpkin. I don't know why. My mom really loves pumpkin. She will eat like anything with it. Not me. Lucinda looks good. Lucinda model when? Oh my god, stop with the Lucinda model. Why would I make a Lucinda model? Speaking of models, I'm almost done with the Vtuber model I've been working on. You know, the one I streamed rigging. I actually am pretty much done with it. I just have to do the expressions. So I think I'm hoping to actually have it finished like by next week. I'm so excited. That person has been waiting for so long for it to be done. But I'm very grateful for their patience. And I'm still within the deadline. So I'm all good. But I'm like really excited. I think it's a very nice looking model. Like it's quite simple, but it's still a really good model, I think. I'm happy with it. The face tracking is actually quite nice. I've been like testing it. So I don't know. I'm excited for them to have that model. I love having VTuber children. Why wouldn't you want a Lucinda model? Why would I want a Lucinda model? I'm not her. People have actually been asking me, like I remember when I was just becoming a VTuber, they were like, oh, why didn't you debut as Lucinda? Because like that's like literally your name on all social medias and shit, like, you know. But the thing with Lucinda is that she's really not a persona. She is like her own character. So if I came in here and started like streaming as Lucinda Gray, obviously it wouldn't matter to anybody else because nobody else knows her personality because I never share any OC lore. That's on me. But for me, that would be weird because it's like Lucinda Gray wouldn't be toxic in a video game. Actually, maybe she would be. Yeah, actually that does sound like her. Lucinda Gray wouldn't talk about DILFs and GILFs. I know, yeah, that she would not do that. She's normal. She's a bit more tame than me. I would ruin her reputation forever. If I streamed as Lucinda Gray, I think I would actually ruin the girl's reputation. Like, she would have to go into exile. She would have to run. Yeah, I have to like roleplay as her all the time. I can't do that. I literally can't roleplay. That's just not. Also not in my programming. I partially didn't realize at first because of the different name. Yeah, I kind of just wanted to keep my art account separate from it as well. Because if I just started fucking posting like VTuber shit on my art account and the names got blended, I feel like it would have been a mess. I kind of like having them separate. I know it's a bit confusing because there are probably some people either know one or the other, but you know what? The real Lera and Lucinda Gray fans know and watch both. They're perfectly aware of both. And we have Duck Friend. We have Duck Friend for people to connect the dots. Like if you're really unsure, there's always a duck in the corner of every Lucinda Gray drawing so that you can connect the dots back to Lera VTuber. It's okay, guys. I left breadcrumbs for you to follow so that you can totally find my other identity. Real and true. Listen, the model should exist interacting with RL for April Fool's Day. That's too much work for me! I can't even get my own anniversary done on time and you want me to make another model for April Fools. You guys don't care about my well-being at all. You guys just want me to work. Go, Lera, go to the content mines, make us more content. We demand another model. I can't even make myself an updated model. I have this like old ass 3/4 model that doesn't even look good anymore, but I use for art streams, and you guys are like, when is a Lucinda model coming? You're superhuman. I am not, and I'm only, maybe I used to be like a few years ago, perhaps, you know, when I was like getting all those like project done, I used to actually post like weekly clips. Yeah, I'm only getting older, guys. I'm beginning to spend Lera and let listen. The girl might be the same person. Shh, don't tell anybody about that. Your viewers crave more content? Slash serious? Or is that sarcasm? I don't know the slashes, the tone slashes. I still don't know what they mean. I'm like, slash serious? You mean it? Sarcasm. Okay. SRS is serious. No, I'm pretty sure that's for sarcasm. I don't know. Look, the first time I ever saw those tone indicators, I didn't know what they meant. And somebody commented on my Vocaloid song, and they were like, oh, this is great, slash POS, which means positive. But I didn't know what that was. I didn't know what it meant. So I go on Google and I look up POS, and it tells me it means piece of shit. And I was like, oh. Shattered. My little heart was shattered that day. I can't believe this person thinks my song is a piece of shit. Or point of sale. I've never heard it used like that. Actually, I have. For like credit card stuff. For like card readers. Wow, I love your work, Lera POS. You didn't even put the slash. Now you're just being mean. Okay, I want like a brush that's a bit more... What does oiliness do? I don't know what oiliness is. Maybe something like this. Like, I'm not enjoying the textures on Master Chief. It needs to be more... It needs to be more. More what, Lera? Lera, more what more? Yes! Just go through the test kit like nuance? No, for real. Reminds me of a meme where this woman thought WTF means, well, that's fantastic. KYS, keep yourself safe. You found it? Oh my god, Ryan found the halo. I actually already forgot. Another proof that I may have ADHD, guys. I actually already forgot that Ryan was looking for that whole thing. Out of sight, out of mind. You could have not found it, and I would have walked away from this completely unoffended because I forgot. I'm so sorry though, my brain is broken, guys. Do you think the ADHD doctors can fix me? I need them to fix me. I cannot keep living like a goldfish. My life is falling apart. I think just submit one stream. Yeah, I should just like submit like any stream. Literally any stream, and I don't have to go to the assessment. They're like, yep, you have ADHD. Oh god. LOL, lots of love. Exactly. Just link to your channel, yeah, like, look how many different things I'm doing. Look at my extremely inconsistent content. Do you see how inconsistent my content is? That's because I can't. They say pick a niche. I can't. I have ADHD. I can't pick a niche. I like doing everything. And they're gonna be like, yep, the clear lag, The clear lack of direction on her YouTube channel indicates that she has ADHD. Just show them food in a Tigre folder? I can't do that. That's when they sent me to the mental asylum. I can't let that happen. That would be taking it too far. That's me with music. That's me with music too, though. Like, all of my music is like really inconsistent as well. Like, I just don't do. We don't do consistent here. Not in my head. They said pick a niche and Veva said yes, exactly. My niche is Halo Yaoi. For like 2 weeks, and then I'm gonna forget about it and move on to whatever else. Whatever next thing I'm into. I just get like phases where I'm really into something. Okay, did this overpaint fix him? A little bit. I think it did a tiny bit. It looks a bit more metally now, his armor. So I'm gonna keep it. I keep forgetting right click is not color picking. It annoys me. My music playlist range from super chill to intense. Okay, my music playlist is actually a fucking mess. Like, it's got metal on it. It's got video game soundtracks. It's got like just like instrumental music. It's got classical music. It's got like Vtuber music, obviously. Just like obviously 90% of it is Vocaloid music, and then 10% of it is just like anything you could possibly think of. It's like 90% of Vocaloid and then like everything else. Maybe now it's also like 10% ghost music actually. I keep earning these like badges on YouTube. Like it keeps being like, you earned a new badge, and I'm like, okay, what is that? It's like top listener of Ghost. Okay, we already know this. I keep being in the top 0.5% of Ghost listeners, guys. I need help. I just keep listening to the fucking album, the new album, over and over again. I just like it so much, clearly. Okay, guys, should I do clouds behind them or like plants? I want it to look like, you know, those like Baroque paintings. They liked clouds, but they also liked plants, like bushes and stuff in the background, like tree leaves. What should we do? Clouds, anime sparkle bubbles. Okay, that's not a bad idea as well. We can do both anime sparkle bubbles and clouds. Roses. I'm so bad at drawing roses. Roses are like my weakness. I think a rose bush would look beautiful though. I'm gonna look up a reference. You know what? That's a good idea. Let me see if I can find like a reference of a decent. I just like roses are like the hardest flower to draw. Something is going on with those plants. Like why were they made like that? I need to find like a good brush for this. That's actually quite nice. I like the texture on that. What if they had the pride flag faintly painted behind, just like a rainbow behind them? Guys, you have too many good ideas. Maybe we can try and incorporate a little bit of everything. You never know. Maybe we can walk out of this with everybody being happy. They say you can't make everyone happy, but I'm about to make the entire Halo fandom happy. Not true. The Halo fandom is probably canceling me on Reddit as we speak, but that's okay. I do not care for the opinions of the Halo fandom. The real Halo fans love Master Chief X Arbiter Yaoi. This is my best attempt at drawing foliage. Can you like clip layers? Here, can you do the clip studio thing? Or you can lock transparency. Masking fluid? Guys, there's masking fluid in this game. Sorry, not game. This is in the video game software. Me when I'm trying to learn a new software in my brain. This is definitely a video game we're playing right now, right? Otherwise, I'm not willing to learn. Me when something doesn't look like Clip Studio Paint. Ah, this is a video game. This isn't my standard workstation. What's Halo? So it's this BL visual novel about a man who's in love with an alien who invaded his planet, and they're attacking with that's Sayana Uta. Anyways, it's man alien romance game. Trust. Definitely what it is. I would be shocked to see Lera on Halo Snark Reddit. It's a love story. Yeah, it's a love story. 100%. What is Halo Snark Reddit? Is that a real place? Is that where they send? Is that where they? Is it like the dungeons? They send all the bad, guilty Halo fans there, like me. Am I on some kind of Halo block list after that one clip? I can't believe that's my most viewed clip now. Like, actually. Snark subreddits are evil. What is Snark subreddits? What is that? Sorry guys, I only go on Reddit to read about how I should build my cookie run kingdom cookies. Man, I really gotta find a day to just stream cookie run. And I know nobody asked for this, but that's not important. When did anybody ever ask for something on this channel and I actually did what they asked for? Never. Like, I gotta show you guys the shit that goes down in that fucking cookie game. You guys are like, oh, it's just a game about cookies. Like, how serious can... It's serious in there, okay? That's what I thought. I was like, oh, whatever. It's just gonna be like this lighthearted game. Like, the lore is probably not that good. I mean, it's just cookies, guys. The lore has me obsessed. Like, something is going on in that fucking game. And there's a new chapter now too. It just got released today. So maybe like, I don't know, maybe like next week. Oh well, next week is the anniversary stream, supposedly. Allegedly next week is the anniversary stream. We don't know that yet, but you know, maybe. I gotta find a day to just like stream Cookie Run Kingdom. You guys need to see the cookies. You need to agree with me that they're hot. Anybody who disagrees that the cookies are hot, you're out. Banned. Banned from the Lera YouTube channel. Once again, this is an echo chamber. We don't do different opinions here. Snark is an unkind, usually mocking criticism of something. There's snark. There's like a subreddit just, but I'm not surprised, I guess, that there's subreddits just for that. Honestly, that makes sense. I kind of get it. Hot, but like in the just out of the oven way, right? That too. They do come out fresh out of the oven. The gacha is literally like them getting baked. Like, to pull in the gacha, you need cookie cutters, and you use the cookie cutters to bake them, guys. That game is so... Like, it is so weird, because that game is low-key cheesy, but it's also just right. You know, it's just... It might be cheesy, but it's also just the right amount of cheesy for me to still be, like, emotionally invested. It's a perfect amount of silly and serious. And I appreciate it for that. I discovered you can do overlay layers in this software. I never have to work again. I didn't realize you could just do overlay layers in this. What have I been doing this whole time? God damn it. Okay, how is this? Is this beautiful or what? This is art. This is actually what all art should be like. Okay, art is all about the freedom of expression. And I am feeling very free and expressed right now. I have never expressed my inner thoughts and desires more than I have with this artwork just now. This might be the best thing I've ever painted, guys. Like, hello? Why is this like low-key actually banging though? Why does this like actually low-key go hard? Like I was just kidding. I was just playing. I was literally just playing. I accidentally made this good. I accidentally put too much effort into this and now it's a masterpiece. Happy Pride Month! What the fuck? Look at this. This is crazy. I hang it on a wall. We'll tell you if it lasts us free than at the PlayStation. There's a PlayStation showcase? That's crazy. I didn't even know. Wait, PlayStation does Nintendo Directs. I didn't even know they did that. Does PlayStation have like Nintendo Direct kind of shit? You cooked. When I put too much effort into a joke. Well, that's how IRL happened, to be honest, so I'm not surprised. Right now? They're doing a Nintendo Direct right now. That's crazy. Guys, you wouldn't leave my stream to watch a PlayStation Nintendo Direct. You wouldn't do that. Use this when you apply for your next con. Maybe I will. I'm just gonna send this to my next MCM application. They keep rejecting me. I'm just gonna be like, that's really specific ghost guy. I'm gonna be like that, but with this. Like, my entire Artist Alley booth is just gay paintings of Master Chief X, the Arbiter, from the hit video game series Halo. PlayStation doesn't have game. Well, maybe that will change. Maybe that's about to change, guys. Oh wait, I gotta sign this. That's right, I gotta sign this fine piece of art. The world needs to know that I made this. I am not ashamed to. That's really blue. That is so blue. Why is it so blue? Wait, there you go. I gotta draw that dark friend in the corner. Everybody needs to know that this is a Lera artwork. Beautiful. Just beautifully done. This is why I went to art school. Years of art school. Homosexual. No, it's fully homosexual. Come on. Back from a meeting, what did I miss? I finished it. Look how beautiful. Perceive this beautiful artwork, Boris. How much would you guys pay for this at an auction? This is a master, I know, right? This is perfect. This is the greatest thing I've ever made. Don't straight watch this beautiful Robin. This is Lera's Mona Lisa. It is low key. It low key is. 350? Do you mean 350 million? Because that's too low if it's not without the million. You need to add 6 zeros for higher million. Congratulations, you've peaked. No, peaked at 24. What am I gonna do for the rest of my life? How could I peak at 24? No, that's too soon. I can't believe it. It's all downhill from here. That's messed up. I can't believe it's all downhill from here. $5 quadrillion. That's what I like to hear. Sold. Are you playing slots? Slots, Microsoft's ownership of the Halo IP. Did you win? I didn't see it. Yeah, I'm doing this for the next Halo game. Actually, I am actually on the Halo art team for the next game. This is leaked concept art for the next Halo game. The downhill hits at 30, you got a few more years. Okay, thank God. Whew, thanks so much. Please tag the Halo. Can you actually do that? Can you tag them? What's their like ad on Twitter? Should I do it? Guys, should I? Do they repost fan art? Is that something they do? Will they cook me for this? Will I get cooked for the Halo yaoi on Twitter? I don't know what they're called. Guys, what is like the Halo account called? The official one? No clue. Let's find out. Let's see. Halo. Halo support. Guys, should I add Halo support? Just add Halo. Oh yeah, there it is. Rating T14, blood, mild language, violence. I don't know, guys. That doesn't sound like an account that regularly posts something fan art related. That just sounds like that's a corporate account, as clear as they come. Halo support. This didn't appear in the game. Adds Halo support. Hey, I got this weird glitch. And my Halo game has this cutscene. Here's a screenshot. Do you know how to fix that? At Halo support, something is wrong with my Halo game. Something happened to my Halo game. Help! They need to support. At Halo support, can you guys pay my rent by buying this artwork? It does share fan art occasionally. Okay, guys. This is my chance. This is my chance to make it in the Halo world. This is how I break into the Halo industry. With this beautiful artwork. Hi, Minami, do you like my drawing? I did finish. I did this in 2 hours. The power of Yaoi. I painted this whole fucking thing in 2 hours. How beautiful is this? I know, sometimes your hands just move on their own. I also haven't saved this a single time, which I'm just realizing. It's been auto-saving, I'm pretty sure, but that's okay. Halo support, I actually romanced the Arbiter. I didn't get the reward cutscene. How do I get this reward cutscene where Mr. Halo and the Arbiter kiss? I'm like tempted to do this, but I'm also scared of getting cooked. What if we all just added them in the replies though? Also, the real question, should I post this on the Lera account or the Listen to Greg account? No, I feel like it would be too unhinged for the Listen to Greg account. I think I'll post it on the Lera account. For all my Vtuber besties to see, obviously. Add Halo, I risked too hard. Now I have to pay child support. That's okay. John Halo would pay child support. I know he's a good dad. I don't think he doesn't give me the absent dad type. Well, I guess he does have his work to do. So unless he has work to do, I think he would be a pretty present dad. I like to believe in him and his dad abilities. I don't know if the Lucinda followers are ready. Yeah, me neither. Yeah. Maybe there's like a Halo hashtag. What's like a Halo hashtag that's used for fan art? Let's see. Hashtag Halo. What comes up when I put hashtag Halo on Twitter? Yeah, there's some fan art there. Maybe I should put just like hashtag Halo. Was it just like screenshots? Or like 3D renders in Blender? Anyways. Not me trying to get the cloud stream over. Well, I finished the drawing. Draw it again? You're right, second time is gonna look even better. When you do something multiple times, your skill grows. So the second time I do this, it might actually become even better. How do I say it? The JPEG? There you go. The file name, once again, guys, the file name is literally called gay, homosexual, gay. So I just saved the file on my computer named gay, homosexual, gay.jpg. I let that sink in. Somewhere on the Lera hard drive, there's a file called gay, homosexual, gay. Perfect. Thanks for showing out the screenshots of your Halo game. You're welcome. Sneak peek exclusive just for you guys. Be funny if I miss your regular art, Sully. Old man, yeah, oi, old pedo. That would be really funny, honestly. Me just like posting my merch art lately, or like reposts of older artworks, and then it's just like boom, Halo yaoi. You gotta lure your followers into a false sense of security, and then when they least expect it, you drop the old man Halo yaoi at them, and they're like, what? Lucinda Gray, what does this mean? Please, Lucinda Gray, what do you mean by this? And I just walk away. I just walk away. I just continue posting like nothing happens. Can you draw for me again? Just watch the VOD and pretend like you're watching it live, Minimi. What can I say? Is that the top 10 weirdest things on the Lera hard drive? Elaborate, please. Please elaborate. Lucinda Gay. For Pride Month, I become Lucinda Gay, actually. Not Lucinda Gray. Just add it to your VGen portfolio. Honestly, not a bad idea. Thank you so much for 19 months, Alex. Thank you. Like seeing Michelangelo paint this in chapel. Didn't he die because of painting it? Like, didn't he get a shit ton of health problems? Because he was always like in this horizontal position painting the ceiling. And I think it like killed him or something. That's what I heard. That's like low-key what I heard. Congratulations on the 19 months! What is he, an elephant? It's like elephant pregnancy or something, bro. Will you write in time as I type? Yeah, obviously. Just leave like regular comments and pretend like you're typing in chat. Problem solved. Or just write it down on a piece of paper. A real artist is prepared to give everything for their masterwork, just like Antonio Gaudi, who also died for his art. I saw something really messed up related to him. I don't think you guys remember, but I told you some time ago about this Spanish architect who did a lot of buildings in Barcelona that are really famous. And he actually died by getting hit by a streetcar. And they like, you know, they didn't help him on time because they thought he was a homeless man because he just kind of looked a bit bad. And that's why prejudice kills. But anyways, so I saw like this children's book where they were like, it was like a picture book about him. And I was like, I wonder if it has his death at the end. And I flipped to the very end and it had a drawing of him getting hit by the streetcar. And the people, the passengers in the windows are smiling. And I was like, that is hardcore. That's messed up. You can't just give this to children. Oh, look at the poor person getting hit by a car. That's so unhinged. That is actually so unhinged. Like, I was looking at it and I was like, am I seeing this right? Are they fucking smiling? That was actually so fucked up. I had to do like a double take on what I saw. We just killed a man. Careful, Ryan, your Spanish is showing. Careful, Ryan, now people know you speak Spanish. That's how you know. That's how you, the Spanish ha-ha-has. Lera, can you show me the drawing? I just did! I'll show it again. Wait, you mean the Avatar, not this one? I thought you wanted to see my yaoi art again. Or do you mean the Gaudi drawing? Because I don't have that picture book. I was tempted to purchase it, but I didn't. I think you missed, but oh, you're just trying to make me draw for longer, aren't you? Tell you what, I'm just gonna have this drawing in the corner now from now on, like on all streams. Just because. I'm gonna hang it in my room on the wall. Like, you know how I have a room background, but I basically never use? Where is it? Just hang it there in the back. Just have this, like... Just have the gay, homosexual. Where is the chat of this scene as well? Suspicious. Suspicious things are happening on the Lera overlays. Just put it like on the wall there. Don't worry about the perspective, it doesn't matter. Put on the curtains or something. Just have it there. This is like the staple of a Lera stream now. Have you seen my Master Chief X Halo painting? Now you have. It's been a while since I saw this room. Actually, I use it in my long play video, so if you watch that, you wouldn't be saying this. I'm just saying you wouldn't be saying this. Clearly you haven't watched the long play I released. That's why the chat is missing. I had it hidden because I was recording. I solved that mystery. It deserves to be even more realized. I watched it, there you go. See guys, Raspberry didn't even edit that one and they still watched it. Now that's a Lera fan right there. They didn't watch it just because they were involved in the creating process. They watch all the Lera content. Now draw it by memory, bitch, I literally did! Stop prolonging the stream. I'm a chronic yapper. You can't just do it. I'm gonna keep going. I'm actually gonna just keep going. Do not make me talk too much. I gotta go to bed. I have a lot of work to do. I need to prepare for my anniversary and do commissions. I'm a busy cult leader. / mafia man's wife. / girl boss, / businesswoman, / entrepreneur, / full-time artist, / stay at home mother of 3. Who my children are, well, obviously it's none of your business. / competitive cookie run player. / full-time Halo yaoi enjoyer. And you know, all of those things, they're just so much to me. And yet I didn't even mention being a streamer even once. / professional VTuber. Congrats on motherhood, thank you. I do have some VODs to catch up on. Unbelievable. But you haven't seen every Lera VOD? I feel like if you watch every single Lera VOD, I'm sorry, like, you will never be the same. Like, you will actually be broken after that. Stripper? Hello? I'm not a stripper! Minami! Unbelievable. On that note, the ultimate of fortune, everything Halo. Hi, Lera's mom. Oh god, is my mom watching this? She wouldn't. I thought it was like 50% or so of your stream. That's crazy. That's actually... I didn't hear well. Well, I don't know. Get some hearing aids, girl. Anyways. Bye, everyone. I will see you on Friday for more Kingdom Come Deliverance. And I promise there will not be any weird side quests happening. Hopefully. Well, maybe. I will try not to walk into a fucking DLC again. But anyways, have a good night, everybody. I'll see you on Friday. Bye bye. Thank you so much for coming.